He was a king of power, fear, and blood. A man who broke with the church, sent wives to the scaffold, and ruled England with iron will. But death did not silence him. For centuries, guards, servants, and visitors have whispered the same chilling tale, that the ghost of Henry VIII still walks his palaces. Henry VIII ruled from 1509 to 1547. He was once the golden prince of Europe, handsome, athletic, and adored. But his hunger for power changed him. 6 wives, 2 beheadings, countless executions, and a kingdom torn apart by his will. By the end, Henry was swollen, diseased, and hated a tyrant feared even by those closest to him. Perhaps it is this restless spirit that refuses to leave. One of the strongest hauntings comes from Windsor Castle, where Henry is buried. Night guards have reported the sound of dragging footsteps in the corridors, heavy and uneven, just like Henry's own limp in life. Others have heard his booming voice echoing through the chapel where his tomb lies. One soldier swore he saw a massive shadow standing at the altar, broad-shouldered, wearing Tudor robes, glaring at him with piercing eyes, before vanishing into the darkness. At Hampton Court Palace, where Henry once lived with Anne Boleyn and later Jane Seymour, his presence is even stronger. Staff and visitors claim to hear doors slamming violently in empty corridors. Some have described feeling as if they are being watched, with sudden bursts of cold air sweeping through the halls. One chilling account tells of a night watchman who followed the sound of heavy breathing down a long corridor. At the end, he found no one, only a door that creaked open by itself. The guard swore he felt a hand press against his shoulder, but when he turned, the hall was empty. Some believe Henry is drawn back not by loyalty but by guilt. His second wife, Anne Boleyn, was executed on his command. Her ghost still haunts the Tower of London and Hever Castle. Perhaps Henry, restless in death, is forever bound to the places where he destroyed those closest to him. Husband and wife doomed to haunt separate castles for eternity. Witnesses describe his ghost not as sorrowful, but furious. A dark energy filled with rage. Doors slam, objects move, and screams echo through the palaces. Some psychics claim Henry's spirit cannot rest because he fears judgment in the afterlife, and so he clings to the mortal world, still trying to rule. Skeptics dismiss these stories as imagination, creaking wood, or tricks of the mind. But the number of sightings, spanning centuries, is difficult to ignore. Is Henry VIII's ghost truly trapped by guilt and pride? Or has his larger-than-life spirit left an imprint so powerful it echoes through time itself? He ruled with fear, destroyed with ease, and died in pain. Yet his shadow lingers. If you ever walk the halls of Hampton Court or kneel in Windsor's chapel, listen carefully. The sound of heavy footsteps may follow you, and if you turn too quickly, you may find Henry VIII himself, staring back at you from the dark. Like and subscribe for more such content.